The next video is the main reason why I don't want to investigate abandoned places that look occupied. It feels as if I have never considered investigating such places. The next video is one example of how a creepy place doesn't have to be all demolished and completely empty. It can be really just that one vintage house that is very well decorated, but it's just left abandoned in that state. When you see it, you will think that it's some level of the back rooms. The video takes us on an adventure with that man whom we don't have the name of, but let's call him Exploratory based on the name of his main account. He usually does urban explorations in places similar to this one in terms of their state. However, never in his life, according to him, has he come across such a terrifying experience as he did inside this place. Though why is that? What was so different about this house? Well, he also thought the way you're doing at the moment when he entered the building. No anticipation of any paranormal phenomena. He kept his composure and didn't change his mind about the place not being haunted. He said, "A man can be gone, but not his ideals." Then reality hit him, and it hit him hard. I felt it on his behalf. It began when his camera was somewhat malfunctioning. He was a little worried, but he thought it could be a coincidence that it happened simultaneously as he began the investigation. But then more paranormal phenomena began occurring. He started hearing voices echoing. He tried to find their source until he reached an area leading to the lower floor where the voices were echoing. These voices were saying stuff in a language he didn't understand. He thought it might even be reversed words. Then laughter out of nowhere. Music played. The man had enough, but he felt the rush to run away instead of just walking out as footsteps began echoing as if they were approaching the man. He said he has done a little research after the investigation and found out that this place is one of the most haunted ones locally. I think he should have done that research earlier before conducting the investigation. Don't be so surprised about the title of the next clip. This title indicates that something strange must have occurred during the clips we have next. I mean, why would I bring up a fictional character in a video like this if it doesn't in some way relate to the incident? I don't know why you are even asking me that. Stephen, the father who isn't afraid of using the F word on video, has some videos to show us here, some really creepy stuff. The man was cooking. So, he and his wife have not been sleeping in their bedroom as of late. They are not mad at each other, no, and the room isn't under some renovation. It has to do with a far creepier case. Yes, fellas, renovation isn't the creepiest. There are things out there that can trigger your nerves beyond comprehension. For example, in our subsequent footage, Stephen and his wife haven't been able to sleep in their bedroom as the uneasy feeling escalated to the point where it revealed itself in a bamboozling fashion. I don't even know why I described it that way. The room was eventually haunted. How did they find out? Well, as of one night, the wife noticed a strange activity where the bedroom door was seen shifting on its own. It was closing and opening, before all of a sudden the lights were switched off in that room solely. The problem is that the light switch also moved, which means something must have touched that lever. The other day, an even more terrifying activity was caught on camera when Stephen's daughter was playing in their bedroom, as she usually likes to do. The blinders behind her moved somehow. It was like someone behind the window put his finger to move down a slat of the blinds. The man had doubters, so to prove them wrong, he showed them how high that window was, which means no burglar could have reached that window and lifted the slat.
Okay, so I might just be rambling and rambling, but I just want to bring up security footage, POV from when it happened. I'm just gonna zoom in and you just tell me what you see. There are no fingers. There are no fingers in the middle of this. Nobody's moving the blinds.
No. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. That one hurt. Okay, you want me to make buckets now? Yeah.
The only way someone will be able to open that window is from the left to the right side.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yay! Yeah! You want the small one? Yeah. There you go.
Even when outside of the house, the only way is from the left to the right. There was no opening in the middle, even on the outside or the inside.
Yeah.
You would need to step on the stepping stones to get on that.
Yeah. You want the
So I
small
don't
one?
know.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, oh. Sorry. It's too small. Yeah. Oh, you got it. No, almost. I mean. It's so scary. This is so scary. I think it's so scary.
This right here is the room where it actually happened. Hey. So I was just sitting here with my daughter. Well, she was actually on the bed playing with her toys that she always plays with. All of a sudden, I didn't understand what was going on, because the only way you can move the blinds is if you're inside the room. There's no possible way that someone can move the blinds from the outside of the room. There's no possible way somebody can just come up here and move the blinds from the inside.
I see that there is no way that someone could have done that with the blinds, and why would anyone risk his life just to spy on someone, let alone the other creepy activities? I'm one of those who started their careers with horror way before I started this channel, and to be more precise, back when I was 5 years old, the first ever real-life movie I watched was a horror movie for some reason. My mom thought that was a good idea, but I never got obsessed with horror until I was like 16. But the story of the next video embarrassed me. I thought I was cool watching horror at 5, but I was always a scaredy cat back then. According to the story by the investigator, the owner of the haunted doll is an elderly woman who has a daughter aged 10. The mother said that her daughter is obsessed with horror movies, especially The Conjuring. So based on that, she bought her a creepy doll that should resemble the Annabelle doll from the movie. I don't know much about parenting as I haven't become a father yet, but I know for a fact that what she did there was an act of stupidity. The mother called the investigator after strange activities began occurring in the house. Instead of getting rid of the root of the situation, which is obviously the doll, she tried to find a way around it. Here, he arrived, and he decided to take that doll to a rented apartment of his own to begin his experiments. Perhaps he might be able to pull out something to cleanse the doll. Thought it would never work. I mean, when you see the thing, your screen might start malfunctioning due to how cursed that doll is. Anyways, he used an EMF detector on it, and he got some signals indicating that, yeah, there is some demon inside. He tried to set up a static camera that rotates left and right continuously while he sleeps. The doll was sitting on a rocking chair on the other side, and here is where the paranormal began. The chair was rocking on its own. This activity was repeated across the investigation multiple times. At one point, the TV was turned on its own, even after it was unplugged. The other TV, however, got jealous, so it took it to the next level, and the screen was shattered. And I don't know why he included this in the video, but he decided to take a poo on the poopy poo chair, in the right words, using the toilet while the camera was recording, though he was covering the areas you're thinking of, before the ghosts locked him inside and turned the lights off on him.
Он прям смотрит на меня. Это реально Аннабель. Явно что-то есть. Здесь кто-нибудь есть? Что это было? Все. Хрен не работает. Так, пойду спать. Сейчас возьму камеру. Сейчас сижу, взял камеру. Если что, попробую тогда опять заснуть. Куда едешь? Черт. Друзья, вы видите, уже прямо на глазах все это происходит. Блядь. Кто здесь? И тогда я изгоняю ее. 5. Это что было? Похоже на телевизор. Кто здесь? Реально телевизор включился. Черт возьми. Блядь! Твою мать, в дверь сюда стучит. Кто здесь? Опять телевизор включился, блядь. Что это за бред такой? Так. Здесь все чисто. Что за херня такая происходит? Твою мать. Сегодня выйдешь на контакт или нет? Начинается. Так, что это значит? Ты сейчас в кукле, я правильно понимаю?
Я буду качаться на стуле.
Какого хрена тебе нужно от этой семьи? И конкретно от этой девочки? Зачем ты к ним приходишь и мучаешь? Черт тебя возьми, я изгоню тебя, понимаешь? Твою мать. Вот сюда. Что это за херня? Твою мать. Кто здесь? Черт возьми. И уже после этого будем наблюдать, что будет происходить. Так. Ну что за хуйня опять, а? Твою мать, а? Она катапультировалась. Ёбаный рот. Что за херня? Кто здесь? Твою мать. Сволочь раскидывает туалетную бумагу по дому. Твою мать. Твою мать. Бля, господи, что это за херня? Блядь. Что-то по-другому-то запела. Жаба.
Ты увидишь мои трусы в деле, когда я встану отсюда.
И куда туалетка-то поперла? Туалетка уехала. Так, ИГФ выключу. И куда туалетка-то поперла? Туалетка уехала. Так, ИГФ выключу. Ты куда туалетку поперла?
This guy is wild. I remember since the first time I featured him, which was more than 3 years ago, he was always kind of funky, getting off the script of horror content by doing something silly. When it comes to employees pranking each other on the night shift, it's pretty much a well-known activity, but it's not that frequent, especially since workers nowadays can barely stay motivated in any job for long enough, let alone working in the food industry. This next video is one of the most compelling videos of 2025 when it comes to paranormal activity caught on camera. What we have here is a case where multiple employees have been encountering strange activities at night in the storage and kitchen area, the video that kicked off the series. Cameron, the man who discovered the first evidence of the reports on a security footage recording. A ghostly face was in the reflection of the fridge. The face was apparent while an object fell off the shelf. The event got 100 times scarier on my scale, the scale of spicy, when the ghostly face reflection turned its head towards the camera, while these guys were still in the process of observation. The other footage showed one of the employees who was closing the restaurant. He found the emergency exit door open and he approached it, but before he even reached it, he felt a weird, unpleasant sensation. Why was it even left open when he was sure it was shut moments ago? He was alone too, and who called him and hung up immediately in the moment? That call was from his mom, who called him accidentally, but the door was a work of ghostly art. These were all intense moments for him before he felt like something touched him by the shoulder, which he jumped at as shown in the footage. The footage that showed a silhouette-like hand touching him. The last footage is a first-person experience where the guy was recording the video. He was claiming to have seen something in the reflection of one of the lockers before a locker door swung wide open, and if he had been a bit closer, he would have been injured.
I was doing the till this morning. Look at that. Whoa.
Oh, what?
Right there. No, wait, it gets
Oh my
better.
God.
It gets better. That's not it. It gets better. Look up here.
What is that?
Right there.
Oh!
Yeah.
What?
Serious, bro?
Yeah. Remember the bar this morning, Susie? I showed you
Yes.
that demon rabbit from hell. Now wait, look. Is that a face right there, guys? No, look. Oh my God! It just moved. It just moved.
It literally.
Watch it. Get your eyes on it. See?
Ew.
See? I told you.
Dude, that's scary.
I
It's
know,
literally
right?
gone.
I think it's pretty cool, actually.
Bro. Am I tripping? What is that? Nah, man. Nah, bro. What the
I think the ghosts were trying to get the man injured by hitting him with that locker door. They thought they had him in the right spot, but he was inches away, so they missed. I don't know what this guy in the upcoming video was doing in the hospital, but it's said that he was waiting in there. Waiting for what or waiting for whom? No one knows, but what we know for sure is that the night he spent in there was one he will never be able to forget, so much so that ever since uploading this footage to his page, he abruptly stopped posting anything. The man said that prior to the recording, he heard what sounded like a car parking. He rushed to see if that noise was what he assumed, and he found a car. Now I don't know if he found the car parked there, or if it was there for long before the noise. Regardless, what followed was what broke the camel's back. It wasn't the old villager who broke it, it was the creepy scene Melina caught. He noticed as if some pale face was staring him down from inside that car. Curious to know, he decided to take a closer look and even examine the car from the inside, which he was able to open its doors somehow, but he found no one in it. As he got back to the spot where he noticed the face, it appeared again. This time, it was far creepier.
Estamos en este momento en el microhospital, escuchamos un golpe y nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando? Cuestión de que no hay nadie atrás nuestro. Y miramos dentro del auto y dijimos, oh, pues si el auto... ¿Qué mierda es? Lo peor de todo es que no queremos salir. O sea, no, un miedo, la puta madre. Lo peor de todo es que se mueve adentro del auto y no hay nadie. O sea, ahora vamos a ir a controlar el auto. Pero parece como si fuese un reflejo. La puta madre. Uf. No, huevón. A ver. Ya, salimos rápido para que vean que no es mentira. Mamá, la piel de gallina, hermano. Piel de gallina. Cagazo. Nadie. Nadie. Un montón. Es un montón. Mierda. Y encima nos mira la puta que te parió. No, chabón. No. Desapareció. La concha de...
I don't know what he was running from. I mean, no one chased after him or tried to. No bone-chilling scream, nothing. Yes, that ghostly face is worth being quivery, but not for a fully grown adult to run like this, let alone the fact that he has never posted since. Maybe he was chased and caught after all, just like those who didn't subscribe or watch the next video on screen yet.